Yeah, I think you're limited to only one wizard.
Yeah, you are unfortunately limited to one wizard, so I didn't realise the stadium came with a free wizard. So that rather thrown me out a little. Hemlock's not a bad shout, but it was too expensive. Interesting question of whether or not Hood wants to. Well, you can see all of it, can you not?
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, Robbo was just saying. It's because I'm not sat up straight. I think it's because the camera zoomed in. Maybe zoom it out a little bit.
That's nice of him thinking about how you're sitting. Oh, there's Kelly again. Lee Jones, 1974. Thank you for a follow. See, I remember to say that now.
There we go. Well done. Thank you very much. The problem also, Robbo, is the camera in the stream, because I have two screens, and one obviously has the game on, the second has I use to show Twitch, and the Twitch stream is 20 seconds behind reality. So if I sulk, if sulking is just a permanent thing. If I'm slouching, then it takes 20 seconds to see it on the stream, or if I stand up, sit up. Right, Hud, you're in the stream. How are you feeling about this game? Quietly confident? Massively confident? Think you're going to crush me? What? Where are we? Where on the scale of how much do you think you're going to win by? Okay, so Hud says he's not staying in the stream, which I guess from our point of view is a good thing, as we can talk more tactics. So he's let us receive. We've got a Shorehand Skink. Oh, we've got two
Yeah,
Shorehand
two
Skinks.
Shorehand Skinks. That's kind of nice.
Right, well, he's got a wizard, so I think, well, we both got one. I think the best thing to do here is potentially play on more, win the game on defense. Where's the mighty blow thing? It's there.
But he has an edgy 5 leaper. It's gonna be real tricky to play around. That one with a wizard. And an extra edgy 5, just why not?
Indeed. Right, so strategy wise, block the. Gonna need. Okay, so turn one. Let's see what the kickoff result is first before we declare ideas.
Oh, only nice weather.
That's good. Okay, turn one. We take the 3 line of scrimmage blocks, and I'm going to blitz this lineman, and then see if we can put the Croxigore here, and we can try and do a surf maybe. So let's start. Oof.
Oh, that's a good
Well, that's
start.
a good start. That is a good start. It's that almost the worst result when you see that on an apothecary, because MNG, you've only got 50-50 chance of getting it if you're burning your apothecary to get the player back, but it's not a serious injury, so there's a good chance that you just eat it. So, yeah, MNG is a great result for us. Terrible for them.
I actually didn't learn how the app worked until yesterday.
Okay.
I just usually click it and get some results. And
Click it and get results.
yeah, I never really figured out why does it fail. Didn't learn that until yesterday. That's how pro I am at this game.
Okay. Well, it's a different way of looking at it, I suppose. Um, Where's the league longevity for that? I'm actually changing my mind a little bit here, because this turn it's not as easy to get the ball into safety as I would want. So I'm not going to push in, because if you push in, I'll get crowded back. So I'm just going to sit back in a nice little wall.
Yeah, trying to keep maximum range from the 2 Agi5 guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's really true. Every time you never play your own team, there's no problem with the dice. Unless it's Sung's team.
So, yeah, that was alright turn.
Yeah, you got one straight away.
Yep.
Pretty good payoff.
What we need to not forget is the bribe. I was going to say, I'm sure I got one. So if we get one of the good ones on the floor, there is massive value in fouling it.
Yeah, I mean, he has 3 pretty high value targets.
Yep. And this turn, we can consider, yeah, the Mighty Blow Tackle Saurus is available for doing anything we want. So let's see what he does.
Oh, he's pushing in with them.
So what he's doing here, I suspect, is that you might see that catcher actually fully screened off. So I can't blitz it, but he's setting up like a forward position for blitzing.
Yeah, so we have somewhere to get the ball if we use the wizard.
Oh. Yeah. Because what you want to be doing is with that leaping agility, you know, you've got almost a free way of getting into the ball. That's good. I'm genuinely surprised that there isn't a player the other side, just 2 squares or 3 squares further south of our catch of that thrower, because then I can't blitz it.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have a free choice of both of them.
Yeah. Let's see what he hasn't finished yet. Oh, okay.
I guess if you blitz from one of the sides, you can move over basically all the players to a big foul. Would probably leave that guard catcher a bit scary close, but if you can get the Agi 5 leap out, it's a big win. Thank you, Rob. I can translate simple sentences. I'm good for something.
So as this is such an important blitz, I've tried to make it, well, I've not tried. It is 3 dice.
It's very much worth it to get a foul at that guy.
Yeah. So the next piece of pondering is, where do you foul from? And do you make it a 3+? No.
Probably not worth it. I think it's a good foul the way it is.
Oof!
Ooh, nice one.
You've got to eat that.
Yeah.
You've got to eat that. There we go. So scratch 2.
That's a hell of a start. Having that Agi 5 leaper out is kinda huge.
Yeah. So I'm going to hang this Rookie Saurus out to dry a little bit here, with absolutely no support. Just checking. Yeah, I'm just checking. I've actually counted squares properly now. That the only player in range that can do anything is that thrower. So he's got to dodge into there, which is Prehensile Tail, which is a 3, into a tackle zone, which is 4, but it's another tackle zone, which is a 5. So make it a 6. and then we just defend him a little bit. In fact, sorry, we don't just defend him a little bit. We make it so the lightning bolt anywhere isn't a good idea. Okay, well, we've gone backwards, but we've gone forwards, as it were.
Yeah, a huge leap. That guy's gone. Will you consider to keep fouling his high-value targets now?
Well, that was the next thing. We've now got 2 loner skinks on the available. Sorry, I've got 12 players. Would I consider keep going? Well, he's now only got 11, so I would consider the first one for sure.
It's a pretty big chance you can do the same thing on the thrower.
Yeah, because the reason we put Sibley where he is because so Halpek, the Mighty Blow Tackle Saurus, needs to keep blitzing. That is his. Every turn we need to try and work out how to blitz with him if possible. He's a little bit too far to the right now, because we're inviting the high elves to come into this square, this zone here, and then we can't really get away from the other agility 5. Because the next two big targets for us are the other agility 5 catcher and the Mighty Blow blitzer.
Well, you're gonna get a chance on the Mighty Blow Blitzer now. That
Yeah,
won't
maybe.
have movement to get far away. He has no movement left.
Yeah, he doesn't have any movement left. So what he was looking at trying to do, though, if he got the knockdown, he then puts 2 other pieces next to the Crocs, and he gets 2 dice on the Crocs. As things stand, he's got to put all 3 pieces in there. So much guard. He's only got 2, Robbo. It's not the end of the world. Envy is the correct word. That's nice. I don't know if he deliberately meant to put the block dodge guy there, but if he doesn't knock the Crocs down, the Crocs will end up in this square, hitting a blodge piece. Whereas if the block and the block dodge guys are the other way around, they get to hit just the block guy. So if you meant it, well played. He's a good enough coach to have meant it, so I'm going to assume he did.
Probably.
Where can this skink get to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's not very far away. Oh, well, he got the Crocs down. Not cool. That's annoying.
Proper down there. I do think he's looking for the wizard next turn.
Yeah, so do I.
Dr. Max, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. Alright, I should say something creepy like Sunken. Hi, Kelly. Wait, Robert, doesn't your team lead the other premiership? The East? But 0 doubles on Dark Elves is kinda rough. Should at least need 1. Catchers there. Mastery 41, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. It was kind of important you moved that loner skink where you did. I think he had a ball blitz otherwise if he just took a one dice or two.
Yeah, I think so.
He's kind of stuck in.
These players, loose cage feels so shitty versus elves. Remember, he's got a wizard, so I can't go tight cage. And we're where we are because of the foul 2 turns ago. So I now desperately want to try and run down the field. Unfortunately, I'm struggling a little bit. So we're trying to make it so it's difficult for him to do anything. Oh, for God's sake.
Looking a bit worse with that fantastic start now.
Yeah.
Again, if he dodges everyone out, you will still have access to either his Agi 5 or his Mighty Blow with your Tackle Mighty Blow. Both of them will end up in range. Yeah, that one's out of movement at that place.
Yeah. You don't like the tackle mate below me next to someone. I have to admit it's not my favourite thing, but
Well, I think it was needed that turn because it really smelled like he was up after a wizard.
mhm.
Another one? This is turning to shit pretty fast.
Yeah. I was instructed to use the apothecary aggressively. We're in trouble. Make no bones about it.
Yep.
He's taken 3 armor 9 things out. Yeah. We're in trouble. We are now officially in trouble.
Yep. Well, that movement catcher is kind of easy target, but you need to get forward, so it would be kind of bad blitz. But you can get the tackle mighty blow guy, still get forward a bit.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to go for something different. Well, the fireball's pretty much going to happen next turn, isn't it?
Yep. With the Agi5 that close, both blitzers in range for dropping
So
off
it's
the
a
ball.
question of, and how the hell do I cover it? So I've got two choices here. We can either, this Saurus is going in that square there for sure because he's going to be coming the other cage corner. Do you put Sibley under that and make it a fireball, or do you put Sibley out of it and make it a lightning bolt? I think you probably put him out of it and make it a lightning bolt.
Because you can you have another sure hands block skink, and you have tackle. Well, yeah, that's probably a good thing. I will probably sacrifice the skink on the mighty blow. I would just have stood him up.
Nah.
Basically giving him a free 2 dice just to know that blitzer stays there. It's kind of freebie hit. Just in case he doesn't use the whistle, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Then you would have had a pretty big head start to that blitzer, his only tackle.
Thank you for the follow. I have to admit I didn't see who it was. I really need to get one of these.
JBEM.
Oh, there was two. There was another one before that. So thank you both. Welcome to Andy Gets Diced Volume 2. In fact, I think we're on about Volume 15 now. The entire back catalogue is available on YouTube, which is the link is below. That is my YouTube plug for this evening. Yes, I got it in.
Nice
I got
one.
it in. Thank you. I'm here all evening. So if anyone wants to watch the back catalogue, they are available. Do you want a signed copy? With a free if anyone subscribes, you get a free signed copy. Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did? I managed to sign that in as well. Yes! Fucking awesome.
Nice. You're getting professional at this.
This is good, yeah. Okay, here we come. Here's the lightning bolt. So the lightning bolt's happened.
Yep.
It's a thing. God, an injury on a 6+ is just dirty, isn't it? That's a pretty poor bounce. 1, 2,
That's a
3,
terrible
4, 5,
scatter.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a pretty horrendous one. What does my mug say?
Considering it's...
Just hold it up to the stream so you can see. It says the governor. Will I actually sign copies? I will if anyone ever comes to my house at an undisclosed location somewhere in Nottingham. Alternatively, if you ever go to a tabletop tournament, I will buy you a free beer. So there's that.
Ooh.
Apart,
free beer is a free
hang on.
beer.
Although I just need to put a little asterisk in there, which says that one subscription does not equal one free beer in any of the Norwegian countries. Norwegian countries? What's the term for that stand for? No, I do want to stand for
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian countries. That's the one. As unfortunately I can't afford to take out a mortgage.
And you could probably buy them a beer in Denmark. It's really cheap beer then. But Sweden and Norway probably way too expensive.
We don't seem to have as many blue things on the field as I'd hoped at this time. After turn 4. This is outrageous.
Interesting that he moved that lineman though.
I can see what he's gonna do now.
I think he would have passed to him where he stood and done a handoff.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
Like
I think he's gonna throw it to Blitzer, Cat TG. I think.
I think I'd rather actually have gone for the score straight away.
Claudio Gino 777. Thank you very much. And 777 with a really 776 other one versions taken.
Probably Hard Knock Life.
It's impressive.
It's a popular name.
Brr.
Shame the Crocs is knocked out.
So we could, of course, lightning bolt either the blitzer marking the ball, or this lineman. You'd probably go for the blitzer marking the ball. Blitz the lineman. What would that do?
It would only get you people on the ball, I think.
Yeah, you'd be struggling like hell to actually make safe.
So it's probably not worth it.
Well, yeah, it's a tricky one.
And you won't get a lot of people on the ball either.
No. Or you've got a fireball here with 4. You just don't know which 2 you're going to take out. What can you get through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only get 3 sides of a 4-point cage through.
Yep.
Do you know what? I think if that doesn't go down, if that's one of the ones that doesn't go down, 3+. You know what? I'm going to do it because I think I can get everyone through. Oh, for fuck's sake.
2 for 2 today.
So yeah, we are 2 for 2 from shit fireballs. Oh dear. Sorry, shit lightning bolts.
Oh, makes it really tricky though to get someone even close to it.
Oh, it's depressing.
You could just blitz the edgy 5 and try to pull back to your own half a bit.
Yeah, yeah, we've got two choices. I was actually going to blitz the agility 9 catcher, the movement 9 catcher, because
Yeah.
it's movement 9. Um, oh dear, I think we're in trouble now. Oh, well that's a bonus.
Ooh. Yeah. And KLCD has a valid point. I didn't even consider you do have break tackle on one.
I do, but I couldn't get through really. Like I don't like um, 4+ dodges and whatnot. They're not really me.
I honestly didn't even consider it. I'm not used to having break tackle.
Okay. Well, it's a very pendulum-y type game. I think it's still not advantage. I'd say um, big big advantage high elf at the moment. I think. Um,
Yep. But if you can stop him scoring and maybe manage the KO
yeah,
roll on the Croxigore, it
yeah,
turns pretty big.
yeah. I think that the lightning bolt was the right play. I still think the lightning bolt was the right play. Um,
Yep.
because
And Nazi Boss 56. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. And hi Kelly.
um, I'll explain break tackle shortly. It's actually not that bad.
Isn't it
Because
quite
if
almost overpowered in Blood Bowl 2 because it counts the dodge first and then applies if dodge fails?
well, that's literally what I was just about to say, which was I'm not entirely sure how it's coded. So the wording in the rulebook is as exactly as Farron has just said. Break tackle lets you do one dodge, utilizing your strength stat instead of your agility stat per turn. Per turn, you can do it once per turn. Now, in the way the rulebook lets you do it, is you roll. You say I'm going to make a dodge. So let's say this Saurus, the tackle one, wants to dodge away here, and you want to dodge into the square behind it. So it is a dodge with agility 1, and you choose to roll the dice. And if the dice came up with a 5 or a 6, which is a natural pass, then you don't need to use break tackle. You can just carry on. And so you then might choose to dodge, walk sideways a square and then dodge through this here, past another lineman. But if this time you rolled a 3, then the game would say, well, you've not used break tackle yet this turn. You can use it in place of your you can use your strength instead of your agility. So that means your agility 4, and a 3+ dodge is a successful roll. But you only get to do it once, so you need to pay a massive attention to whether or not you only want to basically do one dodge and then see whether break tackle procs.
Yep.
And
But it's a good thing to know and take notice of if you play with bull centaurs.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure, and as people have sort of started chiming in on chat, I believe it's actually coded correctly in this version of the game, because in Blood Bowl 1 it was coded badly and didn't let you do it properly. So it would just automatically use break tackle on the first roll, even if your first roll was a 6 or something.
Yeah, it's really strong. It's like if you just keep your eye on the log, you can do some really crazy dodges with break tackle and dodge.
Yep. So, for example, the break tackle guy here, dodge into an empty square, 4+, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If, of course, I could declare the blitz here, dodge into this square. If I roll a 5 or a 6, I could then dodge through this square and make 2 go for it to hit the ball carrier. So, it's very strong in that respect. Sadly, I'm going to wuss out and not do it. Because what I want to do is use the tackle mighty blow one and blitz this here. And I'm just going to ponder for a quick second whether I can make it 3 dice without leaving myself positionally short.
Well, the one with the ball is in scoring range, so I'm thinking you might overcommit if you 3 dice it.
Yeah, but we also need to concern ourselves with the movement 8, agility 5 guy. Putting 1 tackle zone on it doesn't do anything other than put a tackle zone on it. But yeah, I'm trying not to overcommit here. No, well. Okay, so he's. I think we just failed.
Uh, 2020 Doomsday, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. And hi, Kelly. I'm remembering stuff.
I think that was I think that was that. I think we're in mega trouble now.
Yeah, but wasn't much you could do on that turn.
No.
Then put it to that he has a 2 dice and 2 GFI to score.
The only thing it will be going through his head a little bit here is both wizards have gone, so he scores. So let's say he scores this turn. We get 2 turns to try and score back. So I don't think he's going to want to score this turn, because lizards are comfortably capable of scoring in 2 turns. Sorry, just choking to death on my own good fortune. There we go. And I think he'll want to try and drag this out for at least 1 more turn.
If it's a knockdown scheme, I think he could. I probably could even not push, but
Yeah, quite possibly.
It would be kind of risky too. It is stalling, I'm guessing. That takes him out of scoring range. How many can he get in? He can... That one. 3 reliable-ish.
I think we're going to see a 3+ dodge from the guard catcher as well. What will undo him is a 1/1 here.
If you only had a frenzy lizard.
Haha, yes.
As it looks now, you at least could have a ball blitz with GFIs without tackle.
Well, the thing I'm wondering a little bit is, well, it depends on what happens here, is it's becoming more and more unlikely as he passes more and more stuff, but get all the skinks the other side and just go 2 dice with a skink.
Yeah, why not? Skinks are underrated blitzers.
No, he's done it. He's done it.
That's tricky. You could always try to 2 dice his tackle piece and go with the idea to get tackle on the ball and pray, but he still has a reroll, so it wouldn't do that much. But then again, it will do more than do nothing at it.
Yeah, the one I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the guard. There. Right. Jesus, this is an awful lot of thinking. Sorry. I apologise for the silence that's deafening.
You could get the 3 Saurus in front of him with 2 GFIs.
It actually needs to be that, because the skink idea doesn't hold enough. Right.
Pretty
He's
solid
down
position.
there. 1 die. No. 2 die uphill. You can't chain push him through because he's got stand firm. So you go back out again, you hand off to the catcher. Whichever way I slice this, there's a counter. There is unfortunately a counter play and we'll play a short.
Yep.
Although, this is where break tackle does a thing. We are no longer a player short. Excellent.
I think I would have wanted one behind Slibley, like 2 from the line, just to stop the dodge out and go and give it to the damn lineup.
The problem with elves is there's just always a counterplay. So you could go and walk backwards, hand it to the line elf. The line elf, the agility 5 catcher is then on a 2+, no reroll, 2+ with a reroll, 2+ with a reroll, stand in the end zone, and the line elf at the back can throw it to him.
Exactly.
You can't cover agility 5. It's just not a thing that's viable. But he needs to make a 2+ dodge with a ball carrier without a reroll. He needs to hand it off to the thrower, to the line elf with a reroll. He's got to use a team reroll for all of this. You've got to make a dodge with the catcher. You've got to make a throw with no pass. So there's 3, and you've got to make. Well, sorry. There's 3. That's not bulletproof. Haha, thank you, Calcium. I've got a slightly red forehead from being sunburned about 2 weeks ago, which is great. And fluffy hair. Alright, well he's gone for not that play at all. This is a curious choice. So he's now got 2 dice on Sibley with the Mighty Blow guy.
Well, it doesn't feel like that helps for much.
No.
I'm pondering even on a knockdown there, but will it really do?
Not sure.
Well, it would open up a 1 dice on the tackle guy, but
Sergeant Oddity, I'm afraid you are in the wrong place if you want to talk about bad luck this evening. That is if you're looking for sympathy, as we've had a rather unusual game, I'd say.
yeah, I've found my new master in playing Necro. I'm gonna follow that guy, and he's gonna teach me his ways. And 2 failed wizards on 2 tries.
Yeah, Oddity. Earlier on this evening, my orcs walked into a Necro team who were 10-7-6 or 10-7, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
and we lost 3-1. Highlights, including but not limited to the 2 dice uphill into 2 dice uphill Black Hawk surf that he pulled off towards the end of the game. No reroll needed, just pushes into pushes. That was a thing. We had the 2 dice, 1 dice into 2 dice uphill on the thrower to then casualty the thrower, walk into a tackle zone. Dodge out, 1 dice into 2 dice uphill, casualty the thrower on 2 dice uphill, walk into the tackle zone to pick the ball up, dodge out of the tackle zone, and then was it go for it? I think it was probably a go for it to score.
I think it was a GFI to score as well. No reroll needed.
Oh. Oh.
Well, he still have dodge.
Oh.
What? Wait,
please,
what?
please, someone get me a, please, someone get me a fucking GIF for this, please, please. Fuck's sake.
It's magical. Oh, that's a way of doing it. Well, let's see the positive side. You at least get 2 KO rolls now.
This is true.
Oh, they both came back. Kinda opens up for a counter. He's kinda down a lot of elves. Well, a lot is like 2 elves, I think.
Okay. I'm just going to go and take a leak. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Or however long a leak takes.
Yes, Sarge, he would have had the dodge reroll left. It was better odds to just keep running, yep. I had forgotten about that one, Flux Screamer, the 4+ zombie casual. Just a foul and get injured. Was pretty magical too. True. It's a lot more style points doing it that way. Just going straight in with red dice, showing you're not afraid, and then scoring.
Right. Oh, he's still placing flares in defence. Okay.
Yep.
Did this team have some agility 4 skinks? Not to my knowledge.
Nope, I have 2 pretty sweet ones with sure hands and block. Alright, it's just 1 turn left. Probably need to 1 turn this.
Okay, so we've got 1 turning with a skink. This will be fun.
Yep, you do have grab, but... Oh, and you have the sidestep on the good skink. That's gonna help.
Okay. Right, so Sibley cannot be involved in this because he's got grab and you can't turn it off. So it becomes very difficult to do anything with Sibley. So I'm going to try and work out where to place him where he'll have absolutely no impact. Equally, you don't want to do anything with the Crocs for the same reason he might bonehead this turn, and boneheads are something we can't afford. So I'm going to spend the next 30 seconds or so pondering how to chain push this through. The first one's dead easy, and then after that it gets a little bit more complex.
Well, you could always start with Slibley to save the blitz and have the blitz as an extra reroll.
You're better off if you're gonna go down that route. You're better off doing it that way. Block. Hang on. Block. That square needs filling in. Okay. If you don't get, if you get them knocked down, it doesn't devastate you.
Now Brainos likes the Sunkies on the pub. Looking for Kelly. Yep.
Okay, and time for a perfect defense. Okay, that's gone well.
That's a great kick.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's pretty clever.
What, saving the reroll for the first one? Because if you do it this way, you don't need the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Huh. I'm kind of impressed.
Thanks very much. Just occasionally, I'm not that... I just prove I'm not entirely terrible at this. And in fact, I don't even need pushes now, because if we look at the skink, I need to generate 2 pushes. The first one here, irrespective of what happens, pushes the skink, and then the second one there will also push the skink. So I have managed successfully to push the movement 8 guy into scoring range.
Yeah, that saves for the handoff. That's really smart.
Alright, so now we are looking for the knockdown. So I chose not to take the triple push, because we need the knockdown here to make the handoff a little easier.
Oh, that's rough. Well,
Okay, well, Skink's in scoring range.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a passing play now.
Shame.
Oh, he did it.
Okay, here we go.
Nice one. Very well played.
Well, I have to admit, I'm genuinely pleased with that.
I haven't thought about pushing it that way. I'm gonna steal that. That kind of saves the game up a bit.
So, pondering here, I really should get better at this, explaining what I'm going to drinking. So, if we go with the setup we've currently got now, he is liable to just forego the line of scrimmage blocks, or at the very least, we'll be able to put up a screen along the sideline, and it'll be a pain in the dick to get it back, and he'll score, and it'll be 2-1, but he'll score quickly. Or we set up normally, and then sort of the standard chevron defense, but a skink is guaranteed to get hit. He still might be able to run down the sideline, because you've got to put Sauruses in the back corners here. And it doesn't necessarily put us any much better off. So I'm going to go with conceding the sidelines, and I accept that it is very likely, unfortunately, that based on that he will be able to go for a quickish score. And then I will try go for a quickish score, and we'll see if we can cause some attrition.
Well, yeah. And
This
if
is
you
indeed his
put
turn
up on
8.
the sidelines,
Yes.
there's a risk one of your tackles gets very, very far away from the where it's actually needed.
Yeah. This is his turn 8. He's quite right. Do I go one-sided defense? You know, if I had all my Sauruses, yeah, I would be interested in off-centering the middle. Oh, I'm annoyed that it's his turn 8. I've got a really sore eye, and it's not helping. I'm annoyed with myself that I not clocked that it's his turn 8.
Well, it would be kind of fascinating seeing back-to-back one-turners.
Sergeant Auntie, I'm sorry to hear that. So he's got to do something similar. You need to get three squares into the other person's half to do that. So you get the first one for free, although he's not set up to generate the first one for free. Oh, perfect D. Excellent.
Well, that kind of saves it.
Yep.
Makes it kind of impossible for him.
Yep. Right, we'll move the skinks out of scoring, out of being blitzed, because there's no sense in having those getting hit by a mighty blow tackle thing.
You're obviously a wizard.
That's the Sage's lizard team. That's the name for his team. You're a lizard, Harry. Which I think is possibly my favourite named team in UKBBL currently. That and Nurgle is a fun guy. As in fungus, but
I'm
fun
always
guy.
voting at pros at dying. This is
that's,
tempting fate.
Yeah, that's Gerber's Norse team, isn't it?
I think it's brilliant. The names of those players, fantastic.
Oh, and he's named them all like always roll a 1, dies on double
Yep.
skulls, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Vanity Pass star player point leveling up shenanigans. That elf does not want to come back. It's 3k if rolls he's failed.
Oh, pretty big. Well, not that big. It's probably a line of it. Still one less on the pitch now.
Right. So if he puts guard here and guard here, what happens? Can he generate? He can get 2 dice there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it pretty much as it was. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can hit the. So let's make it a little bit more difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't change anything. Reptile dysfunction. Yeah, that's good.
I think I would have put your tackle guard just one step up though.
What, forwards?
Yeah. Because he could have blitzed that from the side with Mighty Blow and gotten 2 dice. With that one step forward, it would be 1 dice. Basically, take out the whole line of scrimmage completely for him. Almost make it suicidal if he wants that go.
Yeah, well, for me, the correct response for him is that he should score in 2 or 3 turns fairly quickly. Put the score on the board and make me chase the game. Because realistically, I need a couple more casualties or a couple more removals to really lock him down. He has still got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Yeah, 4,
Yep.
5. So 9 elves is still fine.
Yep, and he's setting up to just push the side very, very fast. It's almost impossible to stop that catcher as well on 2-turner.
Yeah. When am I going to start playing Brett? I don't know. not really considered playing them. So, is there a demand for watching me play Bretts? Oh, another perfect D. Jesus Christ.
Wow, that really sets up a problem for him. No, Brett's is the whole reason I don't have sounding game. I probably shouldn't tell you why it can't exist.
It what? Sorry.
That Brett's are the whole reason I don't even have sounding game.
Why is that?
It reminds me of women's tennis too much.
Women's tennis. Okay.
They basically just stand and scream and don't do anything. Damn Brett's peasants. Drives me completely mad, that sound.
That's fine.
But they're a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I suspect they probably are. I've never really played them, but they probably are. So you could do. So, do we want to put the break tackle guy marking this elf directly or not? Is my first question. If I don't, he can walk through here. So you then have to put all of the skinks together. Be mindful of the tackle here.
Why couldn't you move Slibley one step in towards the middle to keep him safe? The break tackle guy a bit?
Well, that's the next question. Where do you put the break tackle guy? Sibley, if you put him here.
Yeah, I was thinking there.
In fact, you're better off putting Sibley with the Crocs guarding.
Yep.
That guy can just stay there then.
As I'm pretty sure he's not going through the other side, it's a wall.
I think I like that. I don't know. I think Bretts, if built properly, are actually very strong. The thing that they have in their favour hugely is they can get easy access to and have some pitch control skills. So blodge, sidestep, fend, wrestle, all of those skills are really annoying to have to deal with. And shouldn't be underestimated at all, ever. They are very strong.
Yep. I played against Itchen last night. I was cursing for 16 rounds about non-stop wrestle and fend.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
you
just
played him?
so
Excellent.
annoying. Yep.
I've got to play him next week in my chaos.
And yeah, drove me insane.
Yeah, fend is really one of those tricky skills that you never appreciate until you've got it and you go, oh, that's quite good. Oh, that's good again. Oh, yep, still good. And
he has wrestle on those peasants too. So they're fend wrestle. They're just a nightmare.
yeah, the peasants are a bit rubbish. If I genuinely think if the peasants were armor 8 and not 7, so basically the whole team was armor 7, armor 8, that team would be a top tier team. Maybe not as strong as elves, but not a million miles off.
Well, same if they were RG3 on the peasants. Would actually make them quite strong.
What was that? Sorry.
If they had a guilty 3, would also help quite a lot at them.
Yeah,
they would still be terrible, but with RG2 you can't use them for anything.
Yeah, it's the same reason, in my opinion, why undead fall off massively at sort of 1800 plus. It's because the zombies and the skeletons, their stat lines are just too terrible. Like Brett's a fine lower TV, but they just fall off horribly. He will eat that, I would suspect. Okay.
Our Yeti asks, would you give Fend to your high elves several skills?
Yeah, I would and do. Generally on linemen. And I think they're great. Oh. Yeah, on linemen, further in, they're great.
If the knockdown in the middle, if it's a knockdown in the middle, you can actually get the Crocs in a really, really annoying place again.
What we're gonna do? Where's the dark? Oh, it's there. Right. So we're gonna sort of. It's called bucket chaining. We're gonna go for some.
Never heard of it.
I'm gonna go for some bucket chaining. It'll make sense in a second. So I want to get the tackle mighty blow guy back in the middle. Oh, God's sake. I want him generally free. And I want to be able to prevent him from running down the sideline. So we move the tackle guy in the middle, and then we put the Saurus in front of the skink. So that's fixed our position in a lot of ways. If you buff Brett peasants, you have to increase their cost. Completely agree. I don't like any players with costings of 40k because it unbalances the team at low TV because you can get a lot of player for your money. Or you can get more players than you should be able to, and also at high TV it makes the team very inefficient because statline then once everyone's got skills, it's stat lines that really affect games. So if I was going to fundamentally redesign Blood Bowl to be balanced, I would get rid of things like zombies and skeletons and stuff. I don't know, off the cuff, I don't know what I'd do with them, but I would probably bring everything more into line a little bit, and you balance them out by changing their starting skills or changing their skill accesses and things like that.
I wouldn't complain if my zombies had strength access.
I don't know about strength access. You could change it as it's the zombies, for example. 4-3-2-8 regen 40k. Movement 4 far too fucking slow. Very thematically accurate. Agility 2 pretty thematically accurate, but it's difficult. Yeah, BZL. I guess it's all it. You have to come at this from what is your. Whenever you start thinking about changing things, you have to answer one question first, and that question is, what do you want out of Blood Bowl? Do you want it to be chess simulator in some respects, i.e., balanced all over the place as much as possible, constantly? And when I answer that question, I go broadly speaking yes, but I'm quite happy with some teams being a bit weaker than others. For example, goblins and halflings and whatever. When some people answer that question, they absolutely say no. And so as soon as they answer that question with no, me and that person are at odds instantly.
I kind of like most of the balance in the game, though.
Yeah,
There's something for everybody in a way.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, like I like playing. I like treating Blood Bowl as a competitive game, and it's fun for me in that respect. So I'd like to continue that theme a bit more, and yeah, the more balanced, the better.
I do agree. But complete balance is never gonna happen. That would just make all teams very generic towards each other. I mean, there's several teams now that are just good against everything in a way. It's not brokenly good, it's just general good. And some teams that are very good at some things and bad at other matchups. And it's up to you if you want to play that in the league. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, my Necro are terrible in strength now.
Wow,
But
this
they're
is.
great at something else.
Sorry. Wow, this is ballsy. This is. Anyone got kahunas the size of small moons would be pulling this off.
I am not sure what his plan is. I mean, you got through with the ball. Now what?
Yes, potato play. Yeah, it's Andy doesn't have any. Andy doesn't have any tackle available.
Oh, they're asking if you think hobgoblins are weak.
Dodge is gone. Oh, the webcam's fallen over. That's very odd. Oh. Sorry everyone, the webcam has just suddenly stopped working. Don't know why.
Oh, poor elf.
Oh, there we go, it's back again.
Will we see the skink Zerg against that guy? One skink too little to make it 3 dice.
Oh, so the play here will be. Oh, that's a shame that Crocs is boneheaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to make. I want to make this 3 dice if I can. That's a real kick in the dick that didn't work.
I think if you want to do that, you need to block with the loner skink to get the Saurus free. Otherwise, you're gonna be 1 assist short. If you want to do it with the skink.
That's
3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're 1 short.
No, we can do it this way. I think that's 23 dice, no pow.
Yep. Can we get... Doesn't go down. I don't think there's an easy way out for him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, no, it's not easy. It is escapable.
Yeah, but I'm
It's not
thinking
easy.
if he goes backwards and around the skinks, he's still gonna be kinda alone. Unless he blitzes the loner skink in the middle and kinda goes through a bit, but that would be in a... It won't be far away from the Saurus either then, so... That's probably what I would have done. Blitz the loner skink and try to flood people through. Make some kind of a hole back here.
You are relying on knocking that over or making a 3+.
Yep.
I mean, it's a real shame Tapestry's team doesn't contain any diving tackle. So if he's got one diving tackle skink, this becomes much, much, much more difficult for HUD to deal with. It's not, and by any means, it's not easy, but yeah. I think he's got to make 3+, 2+ to get out if he doesn't blitz his way out with the catcher holding the ball. HUD can.
I mean, alternatively, you
there.
can fall over and blitz your Mighty Blow tackle guy and kind of go over there and just run out with Edge 5 and throw it there, but that's also kind of a lot of rolls. And if he fails it, it drops the ball and it's just next to the skinks.
Oh, this is solid if he gets the knockdown. He needs both knockdowns. And there we go. There's the 2 knockdowns. So we can now 2 dice blitz the blodging skink. If he gets a knockdown, it's a simple, trivial to score if he gets the knockdown. If he doesn't, then much more difficult.
Well, he still has to reroll that.
Yeah, afraid so. So it's 3+, 2+. Okay. Well, I didn't make any of my dice that I needed, and he made all of his.
Oh, it was
Like,
pretty close. I actually didn't see that play from. I like that.
That's annoying. I'm annoyed with that, not because it was. I'm annoyed that my dice were so bad in my turn. So the Crocs boneheading meant that we couldn't do 3 dice blitzes with anything because I couldn't get a Saurus out. Oh well. Oh well. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna win now. I don't think. It's a big ask.
Kind of much to hope for, but still 6 turns to make it a draw.
I'm annoyed with that. It's frustrating that I didn't get the dice that I needed. That is frustrating. It would have, if the Crocs had stood up, it'd have been 66% chance play. So not nailed down, but much, much better than what we got. Oh well. Right, anyway, focus. So we need to chase 2-1 down, so we've got scoring 3. suppose I can't complain, actually. I've had 2 myself.
Yeah, I don't think it will do much unless you fail to pick up, then it will do a lot.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. I wanted to blitz the thrower this turn. That would have been my choice of target. As it stands, we can't get that. Where did it go? Right, okay. Not terrible, but not too bad. Blitz with the Scrux because he's got Mighty Blow.
Probably.
3 armor breaks is great, but it doesn't want. You'd swap that for 2 non-armor breaks and 1 removal.
Well, would you actually take piling on a Mighty Blow with Lizard?
I have in the past and it's been okay. It's terrible against some teams and awesome against others because it'll depend massively on what you're playing against. Yeah, Armor 9 teams it'll have very little impact. An Armor 7 team you could shred someone. It really is that different. Where's he got 1? Yeah, the man said this team, I believe. Hey, there's Kelly. Isn't she looking fine this evening?
Yep. And Scandal 56 was following. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna spend all night figuring out what the hell she's famous for.
Being fit. Which is an English term meaning
There's
very
a lot
attractive.
of girls being that. I have no clue who they are.
Yeah, but she's spectacular. Oh no, I like how this team's skilled up. I genuinely do. I'm playing around the break tackle, the lack of break tackle at the moment. And it's only caught us once, and it's only caught us because of piss poor shit dice. The rest of the time, I've been fine with it. Right. I'm going to do something against my better judgment, which is roll some dice before I've finished moving, but I need this to go down. Then everyone can flood through. Right. Look there. Oh, he's got a fucking move bust. Ugh.
Crocs not the MVP this game.
No, it's not ideal, that. Oh well. He's rather in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we can get there. I'm gonna have to make this go for it now.
Well, that turn turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it's not terrible. So, if we're going to win, I'm going to need to score on either this turn or the turn after. So, player removals now are very important. I know we've only got 11, so it's a little bit risky. But would I swap a shit skink for an elf? Yes, I'd happily play 8/8. Vilnich, why am I playing Tapestry team to begin with? Because he needed a stand-in coach for one game because he's in America. And I know Tapestry in real life pretty well. And I was talking to him on the phone and it came up and I said, I'll play for you if you want. And Hood said, yeah, why not? He'd rather play the game of Blood Bowl than have an admin result. This is unusual that you're seeing me play other people's league teams. This doesn't normally happen. Upsettingly, we are already lost one of them, and we're currently losing the other. So, yeah, I think my win rate at the moment is taking a bit of a kicking. Normally, I'm all right at this game. Honestly, I'm all right at this game.
You have your moments.
Yeah, I have my moments. Yeah. Not many of them.
Well, enough to be this 5-time champion or something.
Yeah. Oh, Vilnich, absolutely. My opponent, who I'm playing now, had the ability to just say, no, I don't want to take a proxy game. And could have just taken a 2-1 win. And he chose not to. He chose to play the game. Yeah, it happens, Vilnich, it happens. Right, turn 13. Do I want to give the elves 3 turns to score, or do I want to push them and give them 2 turns to score? I think I'm going to give them 2 turns to score this time.
Well, will that have to mean that you have to put your skinks very, very high up on the kickoff? Well, why would you give
Maybe.
him just 2 turns instead of 3? Since I'm guessing your plan is to actually steal and do 3 turns.
Well, how do you get to?
I'm mostly curious because I never really managed.
So if we score this turn, we get 3 back. He gets 3. He has still got 9 players. It's not. Well, it's not even not conceivable. It is reasonably acceptable that he should be able to score in 3 turns as high elves.
Yep.
But then
He has a decent thrower and a fantastic capture.
Well, right. The brief was to win, so let's go for it. The brief was to try and win.
Agrayarg, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I catch like 1 in 3 of them. Getting there.
What I doesn't follow, what I don't understand about the follows is you get a lot of people. I don't know whether they're just going around randomly following or not, because a lot of them you don't see them then say anything in the chat, which is unusual. Anyway,
They like Kelly.
maybe they just like seeing Kelly. Yeah, there is that, of course.
It kind of fits in with the theory that Kelly is sitting here with several accounts just following to get an ego boost.
1, 2, 3. This is a tricky one because the reason I'm putting the skinks on the line is because you're going to want the Sauruses. You can only blitz one of them with Mighty Blow, so fuck it, may as well let one of them.
Well, yeah, it's
then the loner skinks and this turn we don't really matter. Trying to keep the tackle guys free.
No, I can't watch the game, think, talk, and read at the same time. That's the problem.
I think that makes it more difficult. Right, I think that's all right. What does the stream think of that setup? Anything they're not happy with? Co-host, what do you think?
I kind of like it. I'm mostly pondering on how to actually do this in a smart way without opening everything up for his agi catcher. Just go and be agi catcher.
Croc's not in middle is because it becomes more difficult. You only get one shot at each skink then. It's more important. It's more important to protect the sauruses than it is the skinks, oddly enough. And yeah, middle right. What, middle right as I look at it, or is his middle right? And let's also just remember for a split second, he does have that super agility 5 thing. He'll go through the right hand skinks, maybe. Oh, don't go out of bounds. Okay, it's alright. We've left the leader skink available because it's got sidestep. Ooh.
I'm a bit curious, why did he leave his monster catcher standing on the crocs?
Don't know. I got lucky with the line of scrimmage blocks. No, the catch is not strength 4.
No, it's agi 5.
Yeah, it's just edge 5 blodge.
Mm.
Oh, massively Milnich, absolutely. We'll see that catch you just take a step backwards just so I can't hit it.
The injury was just a badly hurt or misses next game. It wasn't a stat bust. That helps.
Yeah, that does help quite a lot, that.
Squirrel Dude is following. Welcome to the stream. Where have I heard that name before? Have I played against you?
I was just thinking that actually sounds like a Blood Bowl player. So, pondering now, do we put the... You don't really want to see this this bloody catcher potato off down again, because that'll be somewhat irksome.
I like that tactic. Just a wall of skinks.
Well, yeah, if you're going to be able to let him hit one, you just pick one. You can have any one of them, but it's more difficult to deal with. Where's his guard? Have we managed to nail all the guard? Oh, the one's on the catcher.
Yeah, you
And,
that busted the other poor thing.
He's under a little bit of threat, because the Saurus can hit him. I can't overcommit this turn. This turn isn't the turn for going crazy and overcommitting. Because what he's going to do... Rookie Saurus is on the... Yeah, it's a bit of a shame it is Rookie Saurus, but he's got to put something in scoring range this turn. Got to. And he'll be mindful of that fact that he's got to get something into scoring range. So have I next turn, but let's see what he does.
I'm pondering how would he even get them. Really, he can't dodge. He just run around the Saurus, but far will he get?
Well, the guy that's the stun on the Mighty Blow thing's really helpful.
Yeah, it kind of takes away that side.
Yeah, he can get... So the Agility 5 catcher can just go and be annoying and be in scoring range. Then he can dodge the other catcher out and be in scoring range. So he can get 2 catchers in range. But that's it. Yeah. Well, you can also get the linements on 16 star player points next to the catcher in range. So you've got 3 guys you can realistically get into scoring range. Not too impossibly. But that's about your lot.
Yeah, and he would have to leave some elves occupying the Tacklesaurus. And Slibly.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's taken over half his time to think this through means that this isn't a straightforward turn. Oh no, we're going to see more potatoes. I don't like potatoes. I do like the fact that was a throw, though. That was good play. 3-star player points.
Damn elves.
This is like a mirror of what happened, what, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. Well, then the question is, how do you get the tackle free?
It's possible. I think he's still got a lot of stuff to do. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I'm not reading that name. I caught that one for once, but no.
No.
I'm just saying Sean. Yep.
Oh, we double wand.
Oh. Well, that helps with getting the tackle free. If
Yep.
that elf just falls over.
Right, we've got the tackle out. Very early on in this turn, we're going to need to move the skink into scoring range. But I weirdly can't do it yet because it's really important to see where the ball goes. Do we make this 2 dice or 3? 2 dice is the greed.
Oh, you haven't had much luck on the ball blitzes.
Wow, that sucks. That's really annoying. That is just
Yep.
annoying. If we want to win, we need to put 2 things in scoring range. So that's got to be done. now it's a question of getting the Crocs over here. You put the Crocs there. Or you put the Crocs there?
Probably on him. Since
it's going to be on him. I'm just pondering. So we put him above it. That makes that a 4+.
It's
dodge.
probably better between the skinks. I think then he has to do at least 2 dodges in tackle.
See, I think it's better above the skink because otherwise he can go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. So that would be a ignore prehensile tail. That's dodging into tackle zone. That's a 3+. That's there. It is there. That is the better square. That is the better square because he can't go out. He's got to go down and he's got to go into 2 tackle zones and prehensile tail. So it's a 4+.
That makes sense.
If you go up, he might be able to go up round. It's above. It is above. The reason I didn't go with the 3 dice was that, as you can see with the 2 skinks, you need 2 skinks in scoring range, and I wouldn't be able to pick the ball up. I don't actually have the ball to pick up at the moment. So, it can be argued either way, but I 2 dice. I had 2 55% shots, and I didn't get either of them. Three dice, that raises to 2 70% shots. Well, that's an unusual thing to do. Oh, he's going to uncover the skinks. So he's going to uncover both skinks first.
That's probably something. If he fails.
Yep. So he hasn't got a team reroll, so he's dodging away from tackle. He's used the blitz, so he's going to do 4+, 3+, 2+. 4, 3, 2. The 3 and the 2 have a reroll. Will he make his coin flip?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, sorry, Anarian, it was 4-2-2. You're quite right. No, it's not terrible odds. But when you set it against the fact that we had 2 coin flips to make and didn't make either of them, and then he did make his coin flip. They haven't fallen well today at all.
Nope, we have had pretty bad dice all day. All you have to do now is do that one turn thing again.
Yeah, it's got to do it again. Yeah. I'd like to go back and look at it maybe side United because I only had 30 seconds to make the snap call. But the reason he wasn't between the 2 skinks was because I didn't want him to go round the top, and I think he could get around the top. I mean, in the end, if you look at the dice log, he rolled 4, 6, 3. So I can rest assured that I couldn't make that first dodge a 5. So he made 4, 6 is make the first thing whatever you do, make the second thing guaranteed whatever you do, probably make the third thing. He was going to score irrespective of whatever I did.
Probably.
Yeah. Because your fail is only on your first roll. The 6 is auto re-roll. Well, is auto pass. So I would have had to make his first action a 5+, and I couldn't make every single square that he was going to go into a 5+. It just didn't break that agility 5 thing. Which is a real kick in the dick, but oh well, we are where we are. Time for us to be creative with some one-turning. This is going to make me actually think this is Jesus. Okay. I'm going to be quiet for a minute or two. Grab, block, push, such that they are through. So get through again. You're getting knocked down. Oh shit, they're harder. If you get knocked down. Okay. Okay, right, I have a plan. Let's hopefully not spend 4 minutes staring at a screen working out how to do it with something annoying. Okay, that's fine.
That helps.
Oh, and the touchback. That also helps.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Wish me luck, everyone.
Oh, good luck.
Where you slice this, it's a 3+ dodge with dodge. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so it is 3+. There's a load of 3+ dodges with dodge again now. Are we gonna make them? Woo! We made it.
Well
There we
played.
go. So, 3-all. No. Well played, opponent. Hood played a solid game throughout there. I leave it to your own judgment as to whether or not you think that was a good result, a bad result, or anything else. I'm gonna leave that one hanging today. The final result is the only thing that actually truly matters, and that was 3-3.
Yep. Kind of have to be a bit happy to get the draw. I mean, weren't you like 400 TV down? 500?
370, I think, but yeah, near on 400. Not a terrible star player point haul. We got 19. We picked up 2 casualties, 3 touchdowns. I'm sure Tapestry will be not devastated by that. Do I want to validate the match? Yes, we do. And I'm not going to do the level up. He can see what that is himself. It's not my team. It's not fair. What I will do, just because it's hurting my eyes, is have the Sauruses at the